Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a stunning one out there. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today, we are going to listen to the Geils or Geils? Not exactly sure you pronounce it, but Geils band. We're going to listen to this track, Taking You Down. This is off of the album Love Stinks, ninth studio album by the band, released in 1980. I have never heard of the band. Don't know a thing about them, but we are listening to this because it was suggested and sponsored by Eric. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you. I really appreciate the support as well. Thank you so much. Like I said, never heard of the band. I'm not quite sure what to expect, but can I tell you this? It just kind of caught my attention when I pulled up the Wikipedia. The album cover is making me think that this is like a very old 50s kind of standards kind of track or something like that. But I couldn't help but notice when I pulled up the Wikipedia article, it says rock band, American rock band. So apparently I am going to be way off. Let us go ahead and dive on into it. We'll discuss it a little bit after. Taking You Down. Catchy riff. Guitar choppiness. The way he draws that out over it. And the classic like piano behind that riff, that's very classic. I love the backing vocals, the draw on the vocal, that change. You hop on that one. Love those little pauses before the hits. It's hard to see what's right in front of you. You know, can I tell you? That just sounds like a pure, unadulterated, kind of classic rock and roll song. It just has that classic sound to me. And it kind of has everything that you would want out of that sound. You get a great guitar solo, great riff from when it starts off and takes off to the chorus. I love the little chopped lettuce of a guitar riff there. The vocals from the backing, from the rest of the band, I should say, that come in at that moment. And like the coming down in volume, the taking me down, his vocals actually going down in pitch. Like, and I think that that's really cool. It adds a little bit of a fifth dimension to it. And the chorus really just stand out because the music just pops out in so many different ways. It's just like little melodic fireworks and musical fireworks that happen. Like I said, those backing vocals, the guitar riff changing, the down, like everything just kind of goes off in sequence right there. And it's just a really cool moment that fortunately is the chorus. So you get that moment repeated. The verse is really good. Like I said, that guitar riff that starts off kind of keeps you going. The vocals had just a little bit of that like 80s, not punk, but like a new wave with a sneer to it. There's a S-N-E-E-R, a sneer. Peter Wolf on the vocals, which I guess makes sense. He's sneering like a wolf there. And I really like how he sings. It reminded me a little bit, not that I'm overly familiar with this artist, but it reminded me a little bit of Billy Idol in that regard. And then Jay Geils, who I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He is the guitarist. So the band, this is, I'm assuming, basically his band. It does say his band, basically. And I guess it does make sense that that's why the guitar stands out so nicely in here. And especially that solo, the way it just comes ripping through, is really, really good. Keyboards, some vocals by Seth Justman. And then it's his name, so don't even start with me. Harmonica and sax performed by Magic Dick. It's a really good sound that the band has. It's clean, it's fun, it rocks hard, it plays hard. And what else do you want it to do? They'll hit you with no warning. They'll gather by your plate. Holding all the cards, they're dealing out your fate. Taking you down. The chorus is very catchy, I will have to say that. A frozen wind is blowing, it coats your eyes with ice. Taking down your name, they say they know your price. It's hard to see what's right in front of you. They're taking you down. They'll be breaking you down. They're shaking you down. They're bringing you down. They'll be taking you down. They're going to write you up. They're going to write you off. They're making you so hard you can never be soft. There's got to be a limit to what, I don't know what that means. You got to be a limit to what you got to stand. Oh, they're slapping you up, taking all if they can. All right, so obviously this is about whoever it is being taken advantage of in many, many ways. And perhaps there's even a point to it where it's a little pleasurable, but the point is it's still hurting you in the end. Anytime a band or a musician kind of like writes lyrics like this, I cannot help but always think that they're writing about the record company or the label, you know, those who pull the strings and maybe not in all the right ways. Can't believe what we're headed to. They're taking you down. Hard to see what's right in front of you. They're breaking you down. I mean, I can't help but think that's what the track is about. Of course, I could be wrong. This being their 9th studio album. So, I mean, there's definitely history, you know, between them and at this point, at least EMI Records. But I couldn't tell you for sure. What I could tell you is that this was a really banger of a track. Thank you so much for the recommendation, Eric. Thank you for the suggestion and the sponsorship. Let me know what you guys thought of it, of course, in the comments down below. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here, sliding on through, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye, guys.